Hello? Can anyone see me? No. Croissant. Hola. Let me know if you see me. I'm a little... Hey, I'm here. God kväll. Something in French. I don't know. It's sort of a spontaneous thing. So I'm just gonna do a little questions and answer stuff. Hello, Brazil and Germany. First live stream. Alright. Are you doing alright? My friend is telling me he can see and hear me. Bonjour. Beer. I have a drink actually. Cheers. Anyone? Get a shout out to Kyle Robertson. Here's a shout out to you. So, hello everyone. Poland's in the house. That's good. Good morning. Yeah, it's morning somewhere. And Spain is here. I'm not French, no. I'm sorry. Comment. Good. Days that I just wanna tell you I'm here, and if you have any questions for me, please comment. I can give shout outs all night to Jacob, Dallas, Colorado, Sweden, Portugal, Colombia. Do a zipper solo. Let's do it. Yeah. Poland. I'm not sure if I'm seeing the chat in real time here. Let me just check. Let's see here. Wow, there's many people. 816 people watching me just sitting here and saying hello. Shout out to Kenny. What's up? Give me some questions and I'll be glad to answer them. Yeah, I just see a lot of countries going by here. I don't have anything planned like playing today. This is just a Q&A, questions and answers, and just saying hi to everyone who follows me, who wants to see this live stream. So visit Poland. Yeah, that would be cool. Hello from the other side. Have I ever had a band? Yeah, I played in band for 15 years, I think. That's what I've been doing most my life, I think. It's just been doing this YouTube solo stuff. Argue with anyone. I just am my own boss, so that's really nice. How old am I? Do you own any Chapmans? Yes, I have the Chapman Hot Rod, a great guitar, and hopefully we'll get some more. I got to try out almost every guitar they have, both in Andertons in England and over at the NAMM show in California last week or 2 weeks ago, and they're all great and really versatile from one guitar to the next. Like they have some more rock and roll guitarish and some 7 strings and the ghost fret. So yeah, I highly recommend them. Fellow musician here. All right, keep at it. Stay musical. How tall am I? I don't know. Favorite drummer? Um, I don't know. Maybe Marco Miniman from the Aristocrats. He's like one of the top drummers in the world, and I really like the Aristocrats. So go check him out if you haven't. Does your Viking blood? What was that question? Does your Viking blood influence the utter rage in your voice? We love it. I don't know. I'm half Italian, half Norwegian, so it's maybe a combination of both. Favorite guitar of every guitar in the world, or of the ones I own? For the ones I own, I have a Ibanez guitar, which I've had for most of my life, I think, and the one that I kind of grew up with learning to play guitar, so that has a special place in my heart, and it's really playable, and yeah, I love that guitar. But also the Chapman Hot Rod is one of my favorites. Favorite song? I don't have a favorite song. It varies a lot. Yeah, it varies from day to day. Do you like Rammstein? Yeah, they're cool. Come to say something in Italian. I can't speak Italian. Grazie. Non capisci italiano. That's about all I can say in Italian. Why Frog Leap? The name Frog Leap came when I built the studio with my friends and Arvid, who also works here in the studio. When we were building it, there was a lot of Frog Leap Studios. So yeah, it's a good name, and if you search it on like Google, also there isn't anyone else called that. I think the only thing is a wine in the States, which is also called Frog Leap. That's the only two things that I've ever come over that's called Frog Leap. So yeah, I like the name and I like the logo. Slayer. Speaking Spanish, I can't. I don't speak Spanish. What's your main instrument? I would say guitar. That's a vocalist, because that's what I've been mainly doing in all the bands through the years. So I would say vocalist, even though it's not an instrument, but it's what I consider myself to be, really. What's my favorite cover? Either Chandelier or Try. Do you live in the USA? No, I live in Norway. You should totally do a collab with E-Rock. Yeah, that would be great. I'm hoping to one day. He's a great player, and I also met him recently in California, and he's a really nice guy. So yeah, I'm hoping to do something with him one day. Can we purchase the music? Even make a song about it at the end of each video? It's links in the video description. All Amazon and Louder. And Louder is the site where you can get it in lossless format. And also you can choose your price to pay. It starts at $1 per song. So if you want to support me, you can pay $5 for a song. And that's the place where I get the most back. So yeah, I sell my music almost everywhere, but just in digital format, not in a physical album at this time. Maybe one day I'll do it. Will you come to Turkey? Yeah, it would be nice. I don't have anywhere really. I like to go to London and just like London and going there for vacation or whatever. So I'm probably going there at least one or twice, one hook up with people who wants to meet when I'm over there, and hopefully be doing the other countries. But man, I'm really flabbergasted by, and that I could walk around in California and people knowing who I am. That's really crazy for me as a Norwegian guy living up in the mountains and been traveling halfway around the world and people knowing, hey, you're that YouTube guy. Crazy. Argentina is in the house. Who would you be most excited to collaborate? There's many people. One in Mr. Buck for me to do something with him one day. For like YouTubers I respect and like, it's like Rob Scallon and Jared Dines, and yeah, I've done something with Pete Cottrell and yeah, Rob Chapman, Rabia. There's many people. E-Rock. So I hope to be doing some stuff if they want one day. Will I do a song with more bass? Yeah, I actually had a bass solo on one of my recent songs, the Mamma Mia cover, that was bass oriented in the solo and using a talk box also. So yeah, but definitely been hoping to do a lot more with bass. Are you smoking? I smoke, yes. Foo Fighters cover. I actually have a cover on my channel, an acoustic cover of Times Like These. Go check it. What's your job? Yeah, I've been living the last few years of the studio here and having bands in here and recording and producing bands and having acoustic live jobs in my area, playing everything from weddings to parties and doing like music videos and stuff for bands also. But in the last months, the YouTube thing has been really great to me, so I'm mostly living off not any like famous bands. It's mostly local bands, cool bands though, but you probably haven't heard of them. How do you choose your next cover? It depends. I get a lot of suggestions in the comment sections and everywhere, Facebook and even mails people are sending me. I most prefer that people are commenting on the YouTube videos. Then it's easy for me to have an overview. And when people send me mails nowadays, I don't have to answer so many mails, so I can't be answering each mail like, sorry, I can't do that song, or yeah, maybe I'll do that song. So yeah, I get so many suggestions, but it really depends. Sometimes I have a song that I maybe listened to when I was younger, or something is on the radio, or my wife comes with an idea, or a friend, or anything. So I'm really open for anything. Answer me. I didn't see your question, man. How many instruments do you play? I don't know. But does that count? I don't know. Kemper versus real tube amp. I'm big Kemper fan. Just that you can switch between the sounds so easily, between hundreds of sounds, and it sounds realistic. That's a winner for me. But I'm sure that people like the feeling better with real tube amps that they get out of it. But it's really hard to tell the difference between them nowadays. But I think it's more of a feeling thing with guitarists if they prefer a tube amp or a Kemper profiling amp. The good thing about the tube amp, it's easy to work and it responds in kind of a different way. That's a cool thing. It's not like digital and you have to tweak everything and a lot of buttons and presets and everything. It's just turn on and play, and that's what many people want. I run a studio and I record like many different kinds of stuff. So for me to have like 200, 300 different amps in just a Kemper, it's a no-brainer for me to use. Are people spamming? I don't know. Tenacious D. That's cool. Best tips for miking cabinets for guitar sounds. I normally just use SM57, a little on the side of the center of the speaker, and it usually works. Sometimes I did a band where we use 4 or 5 different mic, and it worked for that kind of sound. So it really depends what you're looking for. If you're playing like metal, SM57 for me usually works most of the time. Why make it difficult when you can do it easy, I say. What's your chain on your pants? It's for my wallet. So if I lose my wallet, it sticks to my pants. Alright, just hit me. Hit me. I like Ampeg. That's the shit. How did you learn to speak Korean? I don't speak Korean. You're thinking about the Gangnam Style cover. I don't speak Korean at all. I had to listen to that song and just write down myself phonetics. It sounded like he's singing on the original, and it's like how so it's really off. I got some comments from people who know Korean also, and it's like it's not so good. Shout out to your daughter Amber and Jesse. Ampeg is what you play. That's good. Fender or Gibson? That's a hard question. I've been talking with Ness for many years, and I really like those kinds of guitars with really thin necks and easy playing. But lately I've just gone bananas, and I think I've got like 10 guitars in 1 year maybe, and now I want Fender guitar brands. Just I want it. I like different things about different guitars. I just got a Gibson. Yeah, let's see. I just got the Gibson, and it's not what I'm used to, but I just fell in love with the playing on it. Like it gave me a rock and roll approach, and it has some sounds in it that I'm really not used to either. I'm not been checking out too much earlier in my life with different sounds and stuff, but now I'm really like, I want it all. I want to do it all and test all the guitars and have all the guitars, of course. I'm a musician and I want to do everything, of course. Do you like popcorn? I do. Vocal techniques. Yeah, it's hard to to talk about really. I've have a few videos on my channel where I talk about vocal techniques, but for like screaming and stuff, I don't know. Just check those videos. I really had to think about it also before I made those videos on how to do this kind of stuff. For me, it's been I've never really thought about it. I worked my voice like a muscle through many years, like building it up, like the strength to be able to scream for a long time, especially in gigs and stuff. So yeah, just keep at it. You can say my name. You disappeared. Let's see. Gio Antello. Do I like Iron Maiden? I'm not a big fan of Iron Maiden, actually. I make a video about shouting. As I just said, I have some videos on vocal techniques. Will you ever come to New York City? Yeah, I hope so. That's I'm planning to do that one day. That would be really cool. Really cool. Can I book you for my wedding? Yeah, I play a lot of weddings, mostly in my area. So, yeah, there's probably some if you're from the States or somewhere else. It's probably kind of a logistically challenge to get me there with the gear and stuff. But send me a mail and we can see if we can work it out. What are you drinking? I'm drinking... What am I drinking? Whiskey and Coke. Hellfest. If I'm coming to Hellfest, not this year, but maybe one day. Does your wife sing too? No, she doesn't sing. She plays the bass, as some of you have seen in a couple of videos, but she doesn't sing. Can you eat the microphone? He's drinking the Lemmy. I actually went to, when I was in California, we went to Rainbow Bar and Grill, where Lemmy used to hang. And yeah, that was a really, really great rock bar. It was an experience to be there. Yeah, yeah, I will do collabs. I get a lot of questions about it nowadays, and most people either comment on the YouTube videos or send me a mail where they're just saying, please collab with me, and nothing more, not even a link to their music and or anything. And how can I do a bird or scene there? Some of them don't even tell me their name, so it's like, if you have a serious questions about collaborating, please send me links to your stuff and write me a real mail, not just like wow collab. And yeah, if you write to me and put some links in, I will definitely check it out and see. I'm not like I mainly want to do collaborations with people that do other stuff than me, like playing weird instruments or doing something that I don't do. Like I play like rhythm metal guitar, so I don't really need someone else that's doing the same as me. Like I collaborated with Pete Cottrell. He's a crazy solo guitar player that I could never do the stuff he's doing, and of course that's cool for me to bring someone in that brings something new to the table. And that would be great, and especially vocalists out there. If you want to do collaboration, there's not too many. I think there's a lot of guitar players, but not so many vocalists. Even girls or in any genre of music, like if you can incorporate something weird into like the metal covers, the weirder the better for me. I like trains. Brazil. Do you have Skype lesson? No, I don't. I don't have the time really to do anything really, but recording these songs. There's a lot of guitars and bass, drums, and a lot of vocals, and a lot of tracks going on. And I'm shooting a video, and I'm really meticulous in the way I work. Everything has to be as good as I can get it. So, yeah, that's what I spend my most time on doing. How do you pronounce your last name? Moracchioli. Moracchioli. Rap collab with me. Yeah, send me a mail, dude, with the link to your stuff. And if you rap good, that would be cool. What do you think about Vag Vikanes? He's an idiot. He's stupid. What do you like to do outside music? It would have to be being with my wife and my kid. That's the most important thing for me. So it's my family and the music and friends. You're the best guitarist in the world. No, I'm far from the best. I'm not actually a really fast kind of guitarist, but and I hope I put my pride in playing tight and doing some things out of the ordinary, maybe. So I really appreciate that, but I'm not the best. I can't speak French, I'm sorry. Yo, PewDiePie. What's your favorite band? I don't have a favorite band, really. It varies so much. I started listening to the band that got me into heavy music was Rage Against the Machine. I got that record and my life sort of changed. And then I went into Pantera and Sepultura and yeah, all that heavy stuff. So, but nowadays I don't listen so much to metal all day long. So when I'm listening, I like the Antwoord or Queens of the Stone Age, and yeah, it varies. Or like technical stuff like the Aristocrats or Dream Theater, maybe. Yeah. Favorite System of a Down song? I don't know. I really like Revenja, or what it's called, number 2 on. I don't remember the album title. That's a really. They have a lot of cool songs. I can't speak German. I'm sorry. I like System of a Down. Yeah. What cover will be next? I never tell. How you met your wife? I met her. First time I saw her was actually when I was playing a gig at a local bar, and she was standing on the what's it called, the fence before the stage, and like rocking out. And I remember that evening because the guitarist in the band was telling me afterwards. He was like, "Oh, did you see that girl standing on the fence, like rocking out?" He was so happy because there's usually not a lot of girls going to metal concerts. So, and then I met her in the bar a little while later, and yeah, that's it. What is your dream? I don't know. I'm living my dream, really. I'm seriously surprised by everything that's happening now, and things are going really well, and uh, yeah, I can't even explain it. It's like I'm living. I've really been happy the last few years living off the studio and working with bands and doing what I love. And now, even when people all around the world are constantly commenting and saying to me that they love what I'm doing, that's really crazy. And I'm only doing like the thing I love, and it's like, yeah, that's really great. Hi, Colombia. So many questions. How do you maximize YouTube income? I don't know. I'm not thinking too much about that. I'm just doing. I'm putting out my video. Of course, I'm using my social sites to promote my maximizing my income. It just, when a lot of people watch your videos, you make money off the ad revenue and all this stuff. And if people buy your music, you make money. So if you put out a good product, you will make money if people like it, and that's the only secret. Videos on cool gear. Yeah, I'm hoping. I've been a little. Uh, I get a lot of contact now from different companies wanting me to show their product or yeah, stuff in my videos, and I've been a little hesitant about it because I feel I have to stand behind it 100% if I'm going to promote something on my channel. But I could also do like review videos where I'm not saying this is the best, but just trying it out and seeing if it's good and telling you if it's not. Because I'm never gonna do a video on my channel where I say bring you some gear and I say this is really good and it isn't just because I got paid for it. I'm always gonna be really clear on what I'm promoting or saying about stuff, so you can be sure of that. Many weird questions. Let's see here. Why did you start recording on? I do to. You thought about the fact that if I thought about the fact I'll be famous. Why did I start recording on YouTube? Okay, I started a YouTube channel many years ago, and I used it like I put out bands from my videos from the bands I played in, like tour videos, and they're on my channel. You can go, if you go on my channel and go way back, there's a lot of crazy tour videos from my earlier bands and music videos. So there's a lot of videos before. You can have a acoustic covers on my channel to promote myself for live shows in the area, playing parties and weddings and stuff here where I live. So that's when it started with the covers. And then one day for fun, I did a Poker Face metal cover, and that got 1 million views. And then I thought, 1 million views, that's probably something you can do for a living if you get these kind of numbers. So I checked it up and started to get like the licensing for it and doing everything right. And then I sat down one day and I said, I'm gonna do this 100%. I didn't try to. Yeah, I'm gonna make some covers and see what happens. I was 100% dedicated to doing it the best I could, and every Friday. And I did that for now a little over a year, and this is where I'm at. Almost 500,000 subscribers in a little over a year. So yeah, if you set your mind to it, you can do anything you want. I'm sure of it. I'm not gonna comment on the Phil Anselmo thing, cause there's been so lot about it. Only thing I'm gonna say, that's racist and it's not cool. People, this give me a shout out that's here or any at my sites, and it's so crazy to see several hundred people watching me just sitting here on a Saturday night having a drink and just trying to answer your questions. And thanks so much for following me on my channel and making all these comments. It's like you're at work and people are telling you hundreds of times a day how good it is what you're doing. It's from my heart, and I will be putting out a lot more videos, and I'll see you later.